I gotta stop scooting over.
Degraded and humiliated and broke my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique for everything.
Like, I don't even have to give 100% dick. Like,
Chicky?
I'm a pillow princess.
He's a pillow.
Princess. Yeah, my girl likes to drive, so.
Wow, a passenger. Would you judge a man, Jarvis, if he was like, actually, can you drive?
Absolutely.
Absolutely?
Yeah.
Well,
So she's the one that likes to be in control of things.
Yeah.
uh-oh.
So like, if she prefers to drive, like for me, I don't really care either way. So I'm like,
She just doesn't trust you
Honestly,
driving?
it depends on you and how you drive. Like sometimes people just annoy me by the way they drive. So
Okay.
it just depends.
Wait, what annoys you about a driver then?
So like if you ride the brake, like if your foot is constantly on the brake and you're going like it makes me nauseous. I don't like
I
that.
get that. You get a little seasick?
Yeah, and I hate
Gotcha.
people that drive too slow.
Yeah,
If
I'm
the
a slow driver.
if the tractor trailer is passing you,
Yeah.
you're doing something wrong.
I'm
You
a
need
slow
to-
driver, so you're
you need
probably
to
going to
pull
hate.
over.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, this is episode 59. We had a little conversation going on from beforehand. Sorry about that. This is Jarvis. Ashley Jarvis.
Yes.
I said your name. I can bleep that out. My bad. Whoops.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, totally cool. I was a little nervous there. I was like,
no,
wait a
you're
second.
fine,
Were we
you're
not
fine.
supposed to say her
she's
name?
like that computer from Iron Man.
No.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Yes.
what everyone says.
Really? Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
No, I told you my producer, the booking liaison. I had you text. She kept texting me. She goes, "All right, he's on the way. Jarvis is coming. He's not bringing anybody. He loves red wine." I was like, "You don't know." I was like, "You don't know who Jarvis is at all." I get it though. It
You
is
know
like,
what? It's fine.
It's cool. I like that name.
What kind of man knows like really gonna be like, oh, I really love wine?
I mean,
A
I don't
very
know.
rich man.
Yeah,
A very
I've met
rich
few.
man.
I met a few that love wine.
Yeah.
So.
No, like I get down with wine, but like if you ask me like what I like to drink, that's definitely not gonna
What
be
you
my first.
It's
prefer.
never gonna be my
Yeah.
first answer. Yeah.
It's gonna be like beer or whiskey.
Yeah, you want a shot of beer? Actually, do they have a
Such a man.
Chateau 84? I would love a
Right.
Chateau. Come on, like please. I'm like, okay, man. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do that. But let's start the show the way we always do with shots, because here in the industry we like to say shots are like handshakes. And
Cheers, Bill.
there's a lot of
Cheers.
things. Cheers.
Cheers.
Writer's Tears is back. I didn't have it last episode. I felt awful. I felt disloyal to you, Writer's Tears. I love you guys so much. And
Also, I wasn't there, and I don't appreciate the disrespect.
you know who else doesn't appreciate the disrespect? Donald O. Trumpo was commenting today saying, "How dare we make fun of Birdo?" I was like, I was making fun of Ricky for quitting doing it the Birdo style, but he took effect to it too. So let me just throw out my apology there to Ricky.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
I am sorry that you didn't
was.
show. I'm sorry that you didn't show up, and then I made fun of it. I'm sorry, Birdo. I still love you. Fuck, you quit the show. That's a plain fact. That's just a fact. You quit the show. So totally cool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said you were pulling a Birdo.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
With Cletus was good though, right?
Not like
You like Cletus though, right? Because the fans like Cletus.
when I saw him with the wig, and he was just so nonchalant about shit. I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, the comments are going well for Cletus right now. We're getting like new comments from people I've never heard of. So
It's like, damn, maybe I need to start like coming in with aliases, so it's like a new
Play a character.
a new producer every
Yeah.
episode or something.
Yeah, stop playing this racist character you do, man. Like, do something.
All right, let's be honest. If anyone's the racist character,
I'm just trying to make you laugh, and that's my fault. See, I need to come up with better jokes because that's what it's a low hanging fruit.
do you get to get away with it more because you
so
have
much.
Asian in you,
So
and
much.
because I'm just all white? It's just like this
So
more
much.
fucked up.
You could never.
Yeah. See, see?
Never.
You couldn't. Yeah. If you made some of the jokes I was making, you'd be. I don't like saying canceled, but
No, he
Yeah.
would have been canceled. For sure.
yeah, there you go.
I'm just glad that social media wasn't as prevalent as it was back in my day,
Oh hell
man.
yeah.
because
Jesus.
my ass definitely like something
in
would have gotten
trouble?
recorded, and I would have been like, oh my god, how could you say that?
Could you imagine if they kept a log of your Xbox chats?
Oh
The shit you say in a Halo lobby, you motherfucker. Oh, okay, yeah, that's some wild stuff. But show is not about that. This show is about the service industry. Let's talk a little bit about Jarvis. Do you prefer Ashley or do you prefer Jarvis?
You know what? I actually think Jarvis is kind of cute.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can keep calling me that.
Okay, totally
Down
cool.
with it.
I like that. I like that. Speak into the mic a little bit more,
Oh, sorry,
Jarvis.
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Totally cool. I like that. It is a cool name. I didn't even recognize that it was the Iron Man assistant. Is that what it is? The assistant?
It's the robot. That's because at first I
Robot
thought,
butler.
Yeah, well, at first I thought like Ask Jeeves, which is like kind of fucked up. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's funny.
Like,
Ask Jeeves, man, he's aging himself right there with that one.
Wow.
Ask Jeeves is old. You asked our guest last week, who was like 22 years old, what Ask Jeeves was. She'd have no idea.
She had no clue.
She'd have no clue. Yeah.
I definitely remember.
they don't even know what dial-up is.
Man. You play that noise of the dial-up sound. I'm like, you're gonna bring back memories to me. It's wild that was a thing. Like you had to play a thing and hear a thing before you could connect to this, and now we're just like,
It's crazy.
here it is.
Well, it's like, have you seen the videos where they like parents put rotary phones in front of their kids and like make this work?
Yeah.
I'll give you $100 if you can make a phone call.
I saw this one video. See if you can pull up. It was parents at a hotel asked their kids to hang up the phone. It's so funny watching a child who does, because they're looking for the button, and it's just a hotel phone, and they're like, what do you push? They have no idea that you're supposed to just.
Is it this little girl can't hang up the phone?
Yes, there you go. Perfect. Love you, Ricky. Way better than Cletus.
Hey, can I get a wake-up call for tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock? Thank you. Here, Layla, can you hang the phone up for me?
How do you do that?
What? Are you serious? It's a phone. Hang it up.
Oh my god.
Mom!
Oh, no.
Are you trying to put it down?
Jesus. Yep. Yeah, they don't. Yeah. But I mean, I get it. You know, we used to say roll down the window, but nothing does that anymore.
They don't know.
So, yeah. Yeah. No. What are you churning butter? What is that? But yeah, Jarvis, let's talk about your foray into this industry. What was? I heard your first job in the restaurant industry, food industry, was McDonald's.
Yes, actually, my first job ever was McDonald's.
Okay.
I was 16 and I applied.
Was that like 7 years ago?
Yes,
Okay,
something like
gotcha.
that.
Okay.
So I basically lived next to a shopping center and I needed a job. I applied at every single store in the shopping center.
Of course.
And the last place I went was McDonald's, of course.
Did you apply in person?
This
That's how you
was
did
like,
things
this is what you did. You went
yeah,
in, you were like, hey, I need a job. And they were like, all right, fill out an application. So
On
I
paper?
did that and on paper. Yes.
Oh, was it like a pen?
Crazy with a pen. It was, yeah. whoa.
Excuse me, do you have a pen? I don't
I'm
have one.
aging myself. I'm aging
Oh,
myself.
gosh.
But yeah, so I applied it everywhere. And the last place I went was McDonald's. And they literally were like, can you start tomorrow?
Oh, yes.
And I was like, I really needed a job. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So I actually ended up working at McDonald's for like 2 years. And I worked in the drive-through. And I actually,
You were a face. That makes
weirdly
sense.
enough, had regular customers. This is weird. So I would recognize.
Hey, Ashley.
Yeah,
Let me get
no.
number 3. What's up, A?
I would recognize.
What time are you getting off today,
cars.
Ashley?
No, I did get that a lot. But I would see like a customer's car pull up and I would recognize them because people would come to McDonald's every day, which is really bad.
Well, because it was
Do not
healthy. It was
condone
healthy
that
back
in
then.
any way.
It was healthy back then.
But they would pull in and I would say, hey, good morning. You want a black coffee with, 5 sugars? And they're like, you remembered. And I'm like, yes, So I would have everything ready. And it went like that all day long. But I worked for McDonald's for 2 years.
Anybody
and
try
then,
to tip you?
Well, I would
Yeah.
get money. I would get all
Oh, so
kinds
you would
of
take the
offers.
tips.
Fuck yeah.
I mean,
You would
she's
too.
16. Are you saying no to free
Yeah.
money?
So you could see them in video on the drive-through, so you would
Yes.
like recognize.
And I would
I've
see
never
the
worked
car.
in a drive-through, so I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah, so you see the car pull up on the camera, and
Mr.
I'm like,
Johnson.
oh, that's so and so. That's
Do you want to say the name?
Number 7 with a no. That's number 7 with a Sprite or whatever. So I would recognize and yeah, people love that. So
Oh yeah, I would go
Yeah.
crazy if I pulled up. But then I would also have to reevaluate my life decisions.
right,
If I
you're
pulled up
like,
to
wow, the
McDonald's.
McDonald's girl recognizes me. That's fucking sad.
Yeah, knows my order. Oh, jeez. Okay, I gotta reevaluate some stuff. You know what?
Right.
I gotta try the double Whopper. I'm doing the wrong thing here. So
That's Burger King.
I know. I'm trying to go
Oh,
somewhere else.
okay.
Yeah, I'm getting
like, wait a
recognized
minute.
at the McDonald's. I gotta go. Like, what the fuck?
But yeah, so I did that, and then when I turned 18 and I
Mm.
was finally old enough to actually get a waitressing job, I ended up getting a waitressing job at this little mom and pop owned restaurant called Mike's Italian.
Mikey's Italian.
Yeah,
okay.
it was like a fine dining kind of place, but it looked like a hole in the wall on the
Mm-hmm.
outside, but it was fine dining on the inside.
Does the owner come visit the
and-
table and visit the tables?
Yes,
Yep.
it was very, very like homey and personal. Like,
Gotcha.
everyone knows everyone. And I worked there for a while. And I actually did pretty well there. And I worked there for probably about like a year. So
where was this at? Like here, Woodbridge? Or
no, it was
more
in
Springfield,
Alexandria.
Okay.
So like Route 1 Alexandria, so kind of like near Mount Vernon.
It's not open anymore.
Yeah, it's not. So
They missed- yeah. I heard when you left, they just
did. Yeah, it all went downhill after that. So
Checks out.
sorry, guys.
That checks out. Yeah. Hey, Mike, we're sorry.
It's actually a loan office place now. Yeah, like where you get fast title loans and stuff.
of course.
So
Jeez. Just driving by. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, the gabagool over there.
they really, really had good food though, and I love that job. So
Gotcha.
I'm sad about
So
it.
you left
but
there, and then
I left there,
Mm-hmm.
and then I actually went to work at Cheesecake Factory back when the Cheesecake Factory was like a nice place to go before it became really chainy.
man,
So this
how big was the menu?
Wait,
back
when was
you
it
were
not? When was it not Cheney though?
Dude, there was no Cheesecake Factories. So I worked at the one at the Galleria in Tyson's too.
working?
And
Ooh, I mean, if it's a restaurant at Tyson's too,
okay,
classy. It's
Ludacris
classy.
came in there. Ludacris came in, and I was like, oh shit.
Name dropping.
Yeah.
I mean,
So yeah.
shit,
So
stand up.
I
Hold
worked
on.
there, and
Explains the way you drive. Get out the way, bitch.
it was so serious that you literally had to take a 300 question exam about the menu. Okay, you had to have a you had to wear white everything, white shirt, white pants, white apron. It had to be like creased. It was like
It's like a
you
Diddy
know,
party. Yeah.
Exactly, like a Diddy party. So so I did that for a while, but it was like such a drive because I lived in Woodbridge at the time, and driving to Tyson's Corner, I was like, look, I can't do this anymore.
Commute. Yeah, the worst commute.
Yeah. So then I kind of got out of like the restaurant industry for a little bit,
Hell
and I went to sell furniture, and that sucked. I hated it.
It was just a good bed for you know what.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it was just so like hard to do. Like people, when you go to a furniture store, people just like walk around and they don't really
don't
know.
care about the salesperson. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
like, leave me
I'll give you the help.
alone. They're
I
like,
will
we're
ignore
just
the help.
looking.
Yeah.
We're just looking. And I'm like, okay, look, dude. I'm
What was
just
the
trying to make some
furniture?
money here.
Was this like an IKEA when they like moved away
IKEA
from
has salesmen?
No.
like
it
when they
was-
moved away from Potomac Mills? Because you know they used to have a joint like inside the mall, and then they got
remember
like a
that.
Look at him aging himself
Wait,
again.
how
This
old are
guy's
you?
so old.
34.
Shit.
Right.
More than you.
Oh well, we don't.
It's okay. So yeah, like no, because my mom
She used
used
to hang out at the skate
My
park
mom
at,
used
I
to.
did at the
Bargoyles.
Van Skate Park before it was Costco. I used to literally walk circles around that
I fucking
bitch.
threw
I-
that dart.
I used to-
I didn't think it was gonna land.
No,
but I
so
just threw that
I
dart.
used to go to that skate park. back
Yeah.
in the
Okay.
day.
That's probably who I
'Cause,
heard it from.
you know,
yeah.
my whiteness, you know,
So
whatever.
me and my friends would
You
like
guys like
watch
to
all the
skate?
cute boys skating, and we'd be like, "Hey,
do
yeah,
a kickflip.
yeah."
Okay. Cool, totally
Exactly.
cool. Good for you.
So like IKEA used to be right in. So there's that shoe store right next to the movie theater now, and right where
Oh, it used to be off Broadway, but now it's yeah.
I don't know because I don't ever go to.
It's been so many
I'll never
different
go to
things,
Potomac Mills
honestly, over the
anymore.
past few years.
So where the movie theater is now,
Mm.
and then where that shoe store whatever used to be, I guess, because
Yeah, now it's like round
anymore.
one. Yeah, now it's round one.
All of that used to be in IKEA back in the day, and my mom used to work
that.
in the Ruby
You know
Tuesdays
what?
back when Ruby
I'm having
Tuesdays
a
was still.
flashback right now. I think I remember.
So Ruby
having bad
Tuesdays
IKEA
used to be
flashbacks.
inside the mall at Potomac Mills, and that's where
Yeah.
my mom bartended for like a million years back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to get her on the podcast.
Bro, I swear to God, if you say some shit about her being a fucking bikini or some shit, like
No,
bro.
that was 100%. Stop. That was her
Shots
idea.
fired.
When we talked about it at the 4th of July
Nah,
last year,
nah, you
it
you
was
said
her
some
idea.
out-of-pocket
Now
shit.
I got really happy by that, but it was her idea. We don't have to. She can wear normal, regular clothes. I'm totally okay with that. He doesn't like the fact that his mom is a very beautiful woman. He doesn't.
Oh, I
you
know.
know, I
My
get that.
my kids hate
Where do
it.
I get it from?
Yeah, see, exactly. See, there you go. See,
My kids are like, why are all my friends following you on Instagram? And that's why whenever they post something, they never tag me in it. They're like, I'm not tagging you because I don't want all
What?
my friends to follow you.
Wow.
I'm like,
Yo,
whatever.
what's your problem? Like, what is she doing? What is she doing? I saw her at Electric Palm like a month ago. I'm gonna call her
Yeah.
out next time I see her.
No,
Okay.
you need to.
Yeah. Oh, terrible.
And
Terrible.
Ava too.
It'd be like that. So then you said you were into selling furniture and then you got out of that.
Yeah.
Any other like foray into the restaurant industry before where you're at now? Because you're out
So,
now.
Yeah. So after I did furniture, then I was my ex-husband's aunt owns a hair salon in Old Town Alexandria. I was the office manager there for a while.
Okay.
Then I started my own business. I had like an in-home daycare because I had 3 young children. And
Starting your own business. Love that. Love
yeah,
that.
so I had 3 young children, and daycare is literally so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm just gonna watch neighborhood kids make money, be home with my own kids.
So you were like shameless.
Pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just call me Fiona. Yeah. So, and then after that,
I'm sure it was a lot classier than that.
when it was, I actually
The blonde is fake. You don't know.
It's this is my natural hair color under
There you
here.
go.
So.
See the brunette. Yep. See the Fiona brunette. Yep.
But so then a lot of the kids that I was watching, eventually they grew up and they didn't need a babysitter anymore. So then I started working at Hooters. And
I would die if the person I was babysitting, I was like, I don't need you to babysit me anymore, but like, where are you at? I'd love to come see you sometime.
yeah, so
What? Hello, what?
So that's when I
Yeah.
got hired at Hooters. That was like in 2012.
Okay.
And that's where I met Andrea and Karen.
Drea, Karen,
Yeah.
both
Shout out.
alumni of the show. Karen,
Yeah.
first guest we ever had on the show.
Yeah.
First guest.
I remember
Is
that.
Andrea and Temple? Andrea?
Yes,
Andrea and Temple.
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, okay.
So they're my best friends.
That's a throwback.
We met there.
She does throw it
and
back. That's why she's married.
We're like, So yeah, and I stayed there for a couple years, and then went to work for Toby Keith's. I was a whiskey
You're
girl.
a Toby Keith.
I was a Toby
Oh,
Keith.
when they were open for like a year and a half
Dude,
or whatever.
literally.
man.
That
Were
was
you
what-
embezzling? Were you embezzling too?
It was so
Yeah.
bad. But it was such a fun job because you got to wear like your Daisy Dukes, you got that big belt, the cowboy boots. We could dance on the bar. Like that
You didn't have to serve black people?
That was
So it felt like Coyote Ugly, kind of.
Coyote.
no
Yes.
comment. So
That was a joke. Okay. Toby Keith is great.
Oh, and you want to call me the racist one?
I don't say it. Other people say it. I defend you. I do. I love you. to
yeah,
death.
that was
You
a
know that.
really fun job. I got to meet like they had country singers come there and perform, so I got to
Yeah,
meet
you guys had like from
country
actual hitters come
singers.
through.
Yeah, we had like Chris Cagle, Dustin Lynch came.
Like Chris Kegel.
Cagle.
Oh.
Cagle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
close.
I was like, what is this name? I was like, this guy's. What songs is he teaching?
Close,
Tighten the
though.
left wall
Yeah.
up. I was like, what the shit? Okay, love that.
And then the right.
I want to go to. Yeah, I want to go to that one.
Oh
Jesus.
my god.
No, it's more like build that wall up. But go
Yeah.
ahead.
So yeah. Anyways, I worked there for a while, and then obviously, as we all know, Toby Keith went out of business. So
R.I.P.
then
You went back to Hooters.
went back to Hooters. Yeah.
Loyal,
So,
loyal.
Yeah. And then
Orange is your color. I will give you that.
Thank
I've known you for
you.
years. You do look very good in orange. I've
so
seen.
much. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Post a photo. I'll do that later. When she posts a photo and you're wearing orange, I'm like, pff, killing it. She's not gonna
Yeah.
tag her, but killing it.
Lexi did her time at Hooters as well.
That's how I met her.
Yeah,
that's how I met her.
she did well as a Hooters girl, but now she's actually moved on. She has a big girl job.
Good for her. Good for her.
But I think she misses it because
That fast
being a
cash
Hooters
is
girl
fast
is
cash.
is epic. I met the best friends of my life working at Hooters.
Oh yeah,
and
we have had them
Yeah.
on. We love them to death. We
my
enjoy Hooters so much.
experiences.
If you look at our internet search history, we actually have John Daly private room at Hooters. That is
Oh,
a topic
shit.
that we bring up
How
apparently
much
a lot.
does Daily spend at Hooters?
Yeah, he spends a lot. Yeah, apparently we had looked that up like 17 episodes ago, but yeah, we don't search a lot of stuff. Apparently,
Wait,
yeah.
John Daly?
John Daly, the golfer, the big fat golfer.
Oh my god,
Yes.
I fucking love him.
He got
He's
signed.
He's my spirit animal.
Yes. Oh yeah, he's
Literally.
I'm sure he and many other people would love for you to walk around topless at golf courses
There's
too.
a lot of car
So that's what he
business
does.
memes about him as well.
Really?
They're like
Oh.
John Daly's the service people, and then it's like some guy, like some asshole,
Yeah.
some douche,
Tiger
like
Woods is the salesman?
representing the salesman. Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
because sales sucks.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
Like shots fired.
Yeah,
So you're
shots fired.
you're in the car business now.
I'm in the car business now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked at Potomac Mills.
So not real estate?
Hooters. No, actually,
It's either real estate or cars.
You know
Everyone
what?
knows.
You know what? I
get
did
out.
actually do the Mosley real estate classes.
Beautiful.
However, it was during COVID and everything was kind of like at a screeching halt. So I didn't like pull through with it, but I did pay for it and start it. As cliche as that may sound, but I worked at Potomac Mills Hooters, and then I actually went to Chantilly Hooters.
Oh.
Is it better money?
because It was much better money. It was
Better
in
clientele.
It was in a business park.
Oh, better. Potomac
So,
Mills has such terrible clientele.
It was in the middle of a business park. So there was like all kinds of like offices and like government buildings and stuff like that around. And I was working at the dealership during the day
is
and
that
doing
the
Hooters at
one-
night.
Is that the one? Was that?
Who?
Pop this here real quick. Neil.
No. Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So So yeah, I did that, and then I did both jobs for a while. I did the car stuff during the day. Would
Which
get off
was in
work.
Chantilly?
Yes,
Okay.
and it was like right down the street, like a mile away.
Oh,
so I would get off work
Double
from the
dipping, making
dealership,
money.
drive to Hooters,
Take a paycheck.
work till 1 in the morning, and I was killing it. So
Do it right back again.
Yeah,
Good for
exactly.
you. Oh, man, that's money. That's stacking money right there.
Yes.
Yeah, when you're doing the 2-job thing, because I do have a question about that, because I got a buddy, he had to quit his other job because he's like, I can't go till 1 a.m. every night and then be back up at 7. Like,
Yeah,
are you
I did
just
it
a
like
person?
3 days a week, so it wasn't like every single day,
Oh,
but I
okay,
did do
okay.
it. And
So you
I
had
was
your
like,
rest
and I
days?
had like a goal, like
Yeah.
a money goal. I was trying to reach. I was trying to reach to get a townhouse.
Oh, gotcha.
To get the house that I'm actually living in now, and I was
Hell
like
yeah.
stacking up money to try to like get my down payment. Make sure I had like
Yeah.
money for a couple months and whatnot. So that's why I did it ultimately. And then once I
So
started,
how long were you double dipping?
I was doing it for about a year, and then once I got my house, and then I got really established at my job at the car dealership and started really making money. I was like, okay, I don't need Hooters anymore.
R.I.P. Still
Yeah,
love it, but
I know. Poor
Don't-
Hooters. I miss it. I still go there all the time though. I love that fucking place.
Oh yeah, no, we go there all the time too.
Yeah.
We had Tyra on a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
She killed it.
You love it. You love it for the wings.
for
Yeah,
the wings.
they have great food.
It's delightful.
I love their food.
It is delightfully tacky. It's great.
It is. It is.
Yet unrefined, isn't that what
Yet
it is?
Yes,
Unrefined.
delightfully tacky.
Wait,
yet
I threw that one up
unrefined.
there for you, man.
Yes.
Good for you. Good for you. That's super awesome.
So yeah, so then I did like the car dealership thing for several years, and then I got the job offer at Dudley's to be.
Dudley's is cool.
Yeah,
We do like
so,
Dudley's.
they were like, "Hey, it's busy as shit. We need somebody that's like can be customer service and out there like helping bus tables and like
Yeah.
reading customers, solving problems, stuff like that." So
Yeah.
I took that job and I really loved it. Dudley's is a very fun place to work. A lot of energy,
Is it fun? Because every weekend you have to tell Les to like get off of a table and put a shirt on.
dude.
Is that fun?
I mean,
It's like telling a guy who's yelling about the Texans, the Houston Texans, he's talking shit about how great the Texans are.
you know what? You take the good with the bad.
Okay, you
I
take the
think.
good with the
You
bad.
take the good with the bad,
Yeah.
Isaac.
Okay, I respect
But
that.
yeah, Dudley's has a lot of energy. The rooftop is popping. So yeah, I really loved working there. And after football season, I wasn't really needed, as much obviously because it slowed down
Yeah,
some.
seasonal
Like
things happen.
I stayed through like March Madness,
Yeah.
so we did like football, March Madness, and then after like all the sports were over, I was like, okay, like I'll come back in the fall once
Yeah.
it picks back up again, and it's more
Okay.
hands on deck. So
I get that. I had a drop into Dudley's the other day because I went to Pallet 22.
Oh my god, I love Palette.
I enjoyed it as well. The person who was the hostess who was
$40 for all you can eat. You
easy.
cannot
Yeah, with
fucking beat
bottomless,
that shit,
with bottomless, yeah.
dude. I can't even,
You can because while you're walking to the table, if your hostess ODs,
dude.
and I don't do well with these kind of things, and neither
Dude,
does my
she
lady.
OD'd?
She OD'd as she's walking.
How do you know she OD'd, or maybe she just had like a COVID vaccine fallout?
Because this is that's funny. This probably be edited out.
I'm sorry.
She fell, hit the floor, and then outside of the bleeding, a little plastic balloon came out. She was like, and a little balloon came out of her mouth,
Ew.
which means she was
Ratchet
maybe
ass.
hiding something. Yeah, I never know, or the balloon had popped and
Manager was like, "What's that?" And you're like,
Nothing surprises me anymore. Honestly.
Yeah, no, she was out. She was locked up, seized up, and was on the ground. I went to the host and I was like, "Hey, your hostess is having a seizure."
Can I get a discount?
Yeah, right. No, I should have. I was like, your hostess is having a seizure. She goes, we don't have the Caesar salad. It's out. I was like, no,
Ew,
not Caesar.
knock it off.
Seizure. And so they called, and I was like, hey, I need a shot, but I can't just order a shot at the bar. Like, hey, she's dying. Let me get a shot. So we went to
No, you
Dudley's.
can't do that. That's
You
totally
can,
acceptable.
you can, but like I couldn't be like, hey, yo, this girl is dying. Anyways, what's Jameson called? Okay, yeah, let me get a shot.
No,
of
you
Jameson.
need to be like, I'm stressed out. I need a shot because this girl just dropped dead right
Should be
next
on.
to me.
It should technically be on.
Honestly,
the house.
you guys should give me a free shot because
It
this
should
is
be.
fucked
It
up.
should be on the house. You're right.
is fucked up.
Savage. You hear this shit? Savage. Okay.
Like seriously though, I'd be like, if I was bartending, I'd be like, I totally understand. Here you go.
Yeah, that was a lot. But we wound up at Dudley's. Dudley's was cool. We enjoy Dudley's.
Yes.
We all love Dudley's. We'll go sometime for football.
Yeah.
Very, very classy. You got to see Les though. That's the worst part. But let's.
"Does he really take his shirt off?"
all the time? I mean,
Dude,
Let's go to the next segment
Yes.
here. We always run late with the intros, but you're just so interesting. It's always one of those things.
Thanks, baby.
We say it to everybody. So
Are we doing another
Oh,
one? Or are we
okay, wow. Damn.
well, I'll pour. Yeah, bring your glass. I'll pour you a shot. We're gonna do this
Oh my
one. though.
god. Okay, I'm so
This
scared
is
right
the
now.
middle segment. So we were told that the guest likes seltzers, loves seltzers,
I do.
particularly Trulies.
100 calories.
Did you buy anything for Amazon Prime Day?
I buy something from Amazon every single day.
You capitalist.
Every
pig.
day is Amazon Day.
You
in my
capitalist victim. You victim of
Literally.
this fake holiday.
House. Oh my gosh.
There you go. What's up?
Dude,
Okay,
I
yeah.
need this.
These are
love
all
this
gifts.
so
That was a gift.
much.
That was a gift. That was a gift. You're all gifts from
Literally
people.
want that.
Yeah, it's just a. Yeah, shut it. Oh, well, they're
You
still in
know
the same
what?
glass. They're the
Hey,
same thing,
sharing
right?
is caring.
Wait,
No,
I'm confused
but
now.
I tried to separate the straws so at least there's like a distinction of like whose side is who.
I appreciate that.
Oh, but there's these two and that one, these two and that one, these two.
Yeah,
and
they're,
that.
all,
Okay.
they're all on the same one. Yeah.
I
yeah.
thought it meant like that one was like going janky this way. I was like, oh, that's gonna fuck everything
I
up.
will say the one on the far left you might want to shove down a little more.
This one.
Yeah, on your far left.
Okay, they're in.
But other than that, you're good. yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So this is the dun 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 dun. What's that seltzer? We don't have a drop. We don't ever have drops. We make this up as we go every single week. But that's what makes the show fun and beautiful. But we heard that Jarvis, you're a fan of seltzers,
I
correct?
am a fan
And you're
of
partial to
seltzers.
what seltzer?
I like Trulies. Trulies is my favorite seltzer. I feel like White Claw just doesn't have like. I feel like all White. Stop.
Be careful. No,
I
White Claws.
feel,
White Claws
I feel
are
like
the goats.
all White
so
Claws
be
taste the
careful.
same. I feel
Okay.
like they don't have like the flavor like differences that Truly has. Truly has like more of like a. I like the Truly tropicals. They're my favorite.
Okay. Okay. So you like the flavors. Like
yeah,
okay.
yeah, and I just feel like White Claw is like just so like just basic.
White Claw created this entire world that we're living in right now because the seltzer world wouldn't be anything without White Claw. It was
I mean,
the first.
yeah, there'd be Trulies. It'd be fine.
Good for you. Good for you. Now, so here's the thing: is the way you're backing up Truly so
Okay.
hard right now,
All right.
you're gonna look so bad when you get it wrong. If you get it wrong.
Okay,
Well,
stop.
and nowadays too, you got like Mountain Dew hard seltzer. You got like
Ew.
Sunny D
So
hard
bad.
No,
seltzer.
Mountain Dew is
like
so bad.
Yo, Sunny D's got a seltzer.
Not
Bring it
at
on the show. We're
Dude.
gonna try it next time we see it.
If Sunny D has a seltzer, I'm dead.
Well, are you a fan of the black cherry flavor? Oh, I love it. Sunny D vodka seltzer, baby.
like I'm not
Great.
making this
Artificially
shit
seen
up,
it all
bro.
now.
Oh man. Oh Jesus. I'd say order it right now. Jesus, I love that.
No, don't.
Yeah.
That's so bad for you. What's in that? What's the ingredients?
Goodness.
gluten-free.
The color orange.
Yeah, gluten free, so you know it's good for you.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah, 95
Exactly.
calories, 0 grams
Perfect.
of sugar,
Perfect.
no sugar added.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't
And
know.
when the white kids open up the refrigerator, they
I'm
love that.
very sketched out right now.
Black dudes are gonna be like, "What's that orange stuff?"
What's that orange stuff?
No, they would more prefer grape.
There you go. What is your? How do you feel about the black cherry flavor though?
I mean,
It was like the first big flavor for.
I'm not gonna like knock it, but
Okay.
it's not my favorite.
Gotcha. Well,
Yeah.
there was
Is
the
that
only
the-
one.
Is that the flavor we're trying?
It's the flavor we're trying of all of the different
Okay,
seltzers.
okay.
I'm going to give you the seltzers we have here. We have the White Claw,
Okay.
OG. We have the Truly. We have what's the other one we bought? I know one's the
Kirkland?
Costco. Yeah, Costco.
Wait, Costco brand.
They make them too, apparently.
Good
We had
lordy-wody.
we had a tailgate over the weekend. A lot of people brought. We had like two different brand Costco, and the other one is you don't got to put don't look at the boxes. He's touching and trying to figure out the
I'm not
flavor right now.
trying.
Yeah. Oh, High Noons.
High noons.
High Noons.
Ooh, okay.
Yes,
I like
totally
I
cool.
like nooners.
Okay, there you go. Perfect.
All right.
But you feel confident in your ability to
Identify which
one is the truly?
Absolutely not.
Okay, I was gonna say if you're confident, I was like let's bet. I was like let's bet some shots.
I'm just okay.
Do a shot roulette.
No, it's like when you get it wrong, whoever gets more wrong has to do a shot. You know. I was
Okay,
trying to-
I'd be willing to
a
do
mystery
that.
shot of
Okay.
the fruit party pack.
Okay.
I never
Cool.
turn down like free shots.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
There you go.
all right.
For
Let's
everyone
do
we get
this.
wrong, we're doing a shot.
All right.
There you go. Can you keep track? You got a pen and paper?
Wait, so I get do I get to taste them all and then say which one they are? Or do I have
We
to
can do- well,
or
you
do
can
I
try-
have to
So-
taste this and go, "Oh, this is this."
So you're gonna make a guess off of your first
But it's not
impression,
locked in.
Okay.
and then after all four, if you want to take an additional sip, you can.
And be
To
like,
like,
oh, wait a second.
to kind of
that
like try and
one's-
finalize your
Okay.
answer.
Okay.
And then
Totally
after
cool.
that,
Yeah.
where's
Okay.
a pen?
Are you going
in
first
the
or am I
little
going
thing,
first?
in the cup holder thing. Yep, there you go. There should just be one pen because I have one pen. Yeah, I don't apply for jobs in person, so
Oh
I don't
my
have my
God.
pen. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, little baby.
Do you want to go first or I'll go first?
I mean,
We're gonna go left or right, right to left.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try this one.
Okay.
All right. So let's see here.
Hey, no fucking cheating.
How would I cheat?
No, I'm talking about him because
Okay, no,
Oh,
so if
yeah, he
if
was
you
all
no
like that.
if you see me leaning super hard to the left, I can see it in the mirror. But I have to lean a lot.
Oh my
I have to lean a lot.
God. Okay.
oh,
Lean a lot. No, she can't. She can bait. No, she
I
can't.
can. I can't.
I have
see
to be
anything.
like over here.
First of all, I'm blind.
I was a joke.
Okay.
We'll cut it out. We'll cut
if
it
I
out.
don't have my contacts, I can't see like 18 inches in front of my face. Like it's bad. I'm blind as fuck.
That's 2 of his.
Okay.
dicks. Okay.
So I feel like that one's high
Before.
noon.
Okay. I was like, before you give, let me try 2.
Okay.
Okay.
It's giving high noon.
I'm gonna go with you on this one because
Okay.
I'm not that confident.
It kind of tastes like tequila-ish, and I feel
And
like
high noons are the tequila ones, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
that's the vibe I'm getting.
Fuck, I hate going with the guest on this one,
Okay,
but
well-
yeah, I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with you.
All right. Okay.
You go on this one, but
Alright.
don't say, and then I'm gonna try it, and then I'll say.
Hey, how about you go first?
Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
Ooh,
All right.
that's overtly fruity. Now you try 2 before I give mine because I
okay.
don't want to influence your your tasting experience here. Now that one's very fruity. I want to say
Okay.
it's.
I'm gonna say.
wanna say
I'm
it's
gonna say.
truly.
I'm gonna say it's White Claw.
Oh, what? White Claw is not. White Claw doesn't taste so fruity like that.
I mean.
All right, so number two from
Okay.
your left, I'm saying right now is. What did I say? Truly.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You're
White-
going truly?
I'm,
And she says
I'm
White
going
Claw.
White Claw.
Oh man. Okay. All right. You go first on this one.
All
now.
right. Okay.
Number
Okay.
3.
Okay.
I'm nervous. I hate losing.
I'm
I
so,
hate losing
I am
these
so
games.
competitive.
Oh, good. Good. Me too.
So
Yeah.
we did a whiskey thing the other day, or
A whiskey tasting? Oh my god, I would lose so bad.
So not the other day. It was a few episodes back, and I went different from everyone, and Isaac and the guest guessed the same on everything, like
gonna
little
say-
bitches that they are.
I mean,
Okay, you go ahead,
did
Isaac.
adjust his. He did adjust his according to mine, but
And I was the only one that went different on like everything, and somehow we still all fucking tied.
All right, I'm gonna
I'm
say
going Costco.
this is Costco brand.
Okay, I'm going Costco on that. Yeah,
It definitely tastes cheapy.
Y'all are
cheapy.
Yeah.
Cheapy.
It's,
I'll give you
it's-
that.
It's fucking raggedy.
I'm just fucking raggedy. I pray that's truly. I pray.
Oh
that's
my
truly.
god, I will literally
I
die.
pray. All right.
Oh my
Let's try this
gosh.
last one. All right. Oh. I don't.
Okay.
I'm so.
I don't know. I
I'm-
fucked up. I fucked
I'm gonna
up
lose this
somewhere.
game now. Yeah, I'm just like, wait a
Actually,
second.
no. I'm gonna say it truly.
You're gonna say the fourth one is
Yes.
truly?
Yes.
So 2 and 4 both have that fruity flavor,
Yeah, they're like extreme.
but I feel
But
like this.
So I'm not like a huge fan of black cherry. So like I feel like I probably don't drink that flavor as much. So that's why I don't.
So this
like,
is why it's throwing you off. Like
it's-
if it was a
it's
flavor that
throwing
you were,
me, yeah, it's throwing me for a loop right now.
what's your favorite flavor?
My favorite flavor is watermelon.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: is I was able to find High Noon watermelon, White Claw watermelon, Truly watermelon, but I couldn't find another seltzer that was watermelon flavored without having to buy like 4 cases.
Yeah, so you had to go.
I didn't
want
want to buy 4 cases for 4
like,
beers.
There was more like.
Not everyone's making
Am I
watermelon
allowed to
flavors.
vape?
Yeah, feel free. Yeah.
So
For the last one, I'm going. So 2 and 4 have the most
Mm-hmm.
fruity flavor to me, but I think Truly's always taste more fruity.
well, the
and
one you
artificial.
haven't guessed yet is White Claw.
So I'm going White Claw. Is what I'm going
All right.
with.
Would you guys like another round of tasting?
I mean, I don't
I'm
know. I think
pretty.
I think I'm
I'm
pretty,
pretty
like-
locked in.
Yeah, I'm locked. I'm locked in.
Oh man, do you
I'm
want to tally?
scared.
Do you want to tally and give the winner first before we give out the answers?
I mean, do you want me to go through the list?
Yeah,
first?
go through the list. Go through the list. All right, what's the first
What's
one?
the first one?
The first one we both said what?
High noon.
And
Oh,
it,
we both said High Noon. Yeah.
and it was High Noon.
Yeah, that one wasn't fair because I was like, oh wait, and what's the last one? He was like, grab this, and I was like, oh, it's clearly High Noon. Okay, we know that one. That's why I had to try that one first
Okay.
because
Yeah,
it
I
was
kinda
given away.
fucked up.
Yeah, no, it was both of us. It was fine. All right, number two.
Um,
Number 2 is kind of the decider.
So the second one, you said White Claw.
Yeah.
Isaac said
Truly.
Truly. It was Truly.
Oh hell no.
I think I won the game. I think I won the game.
Oh god.
Oh, I think I won the game. We
And
both
then-
agreed on the second one, right?
So, no. you said
Oh, the third one. Sorry,
We
third one.
both said it was
you
the
both
ghetto.
said you both said Costco
Costco.
for the third one,
And it's Costco.
and it was White Claw.
Whoa!
Dude. Okay, we tied. Then we tied, right?
And then
No,
you
that means
said
I
it
won,
was
yeah.
Truly for the fourth, and you said it was White Claw. So
Yeah.
you went 2 out of 4. You went 1 out of 4.
Ew.
What? White Claw tastes trashy to us. It's probably just that flavor. Honestly, it's probably just that flavor. What the
Ew, the Truly black cherry tastes like ass.
ass? Yeah, it tastes like
Literal ass.
artificial ass.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Damn.
Not
All right,
even
well
real
then,
ass,
I won. You're
artificial
doing a
ass.
shot. I love that. Great game.
Okay.
I thought we were all doing a shot.
Oh yeah, I guess we'll all
I
do a
mean,
shot.
yeah.
I'm not gonna let you do a shot by yourself on
Well,
the
she
show.
can do an extra one if she really wants to like serve the punishment. But
There you go. Let me pour the shot here. For
All right, guys, you forced me. Fine.
You. Oh gosh.
that
jeez.
took a lot of time.
I'm so sorry we had to do this to you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
This is miserable right now.
You know, it'd be like
Not
that.
having fun at all.
Oh gosh, you and every other guest we've had. do you need a lime?
No, thank you.
Totally cool. Totally cool. Okay, yeah, we're gonna transition and do the last segment here of the night. Oh, where's my shot glass? The last segment here. So we're at 36. Let's just go ahead and say we're gonna do a part 2, anyways, just because when we have like pretty women, people want to come back for part 2. When we have the dudes and I do part 2, they're
No,
like,
I want to do.
nobody wants to come back for Brandon. I
I
love you,
want to
Brandon.
do a part 2, and I want to bring one of my friends.
Oh, hell yeah, yeah.
So I do have a question. Do you have like any crazy bar stories from your times in the service industry?
Oh, we're definitely going to get into that, but let me just, before, we are going to do a part 2. Part 2 will be coming out on the Wednesday. If you're watching this is Monday. Part 2 comes out on Wednesday for the free public. If you want to watch it now, subscribe to the Patreon. That's it right there. Bargoyles.com/ patreon.com/the Bargoyles, I think it is. But
He thinks.
I don't even know. Whatever. The link's here.
I
One of
mean,
those.
just Google it.
Whatever, who cares? We only have 3 Patreon subscribers. I'm just trying to increase that up a little bit. But anyways, so let's start. All right, that's it for part 1. Part 2 will be up in a few days. If you want access now, like we just said, check out the Patreon. If not, we'll see you Wednesday, baby. Love you.